can't call me back and then ignore me.
When people figured out they could put a deposit down, they put a deposit down with me, they put a deposit down.
You gotta give me more than 5 minutes for me to speak my mind so we can get a car deal together. This one call is 38 minutes long with me listening about statuses.
I'm gonna make sure one of my managers or directors is available, and then I'll get you transferred over to them, and they can give you a little more information on what they can do for pricing.
Sure, sounds great.
Awesome. I'm gonna put you on a brief hold, and I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Hello, is this Tom?
Hey, this is Tom.
Hi, Tom. My name is Robert. I'm one of the directors here. How are you tonight?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good, real good. So I got a little heads up. Looks like you and Kaylee have been chatting for just a minute about Grand Highlander, which is what I'm trying to pull up on my screen to make sure we're looking at the same thing.
Yeah.
But I guess most of it isn't necessarily the vehicle. It's more or less the process that you had a couple questions on, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to figure out I guess you had some pre-purchase thing that I have to do and sign paperwork before it gets there, and I don't just need to know pricing and all this. You said you're the director there?
Yep. So let me do this real quick so I have all the info in front of me. Grand Highlander, is this a hybrid or gas model?
It's a gas model.
2.6.
Front-wheel drive.
Gas model. Let me pull this up in front of me so I understand timelines. So instead of using generalized dates, I'm using real deal stuff here. So 26G8689.
That's it.
Grand Highlander A status. Let's just assume that this is the correct one for now. We'd send over a spec sheet and make sure that we're on the same page. So the process with us, once I have an answer on this, is we have a spec sheet that we send over to you that you review, and you make sure that the vehicle that we're talking about is the right one. If I had something similar, even if it's a Grand Highlander here, I have a couple that are pre-owned. We want to make sure that somebody understands the space of the Grand Highlander. If they can drive something similar, it reduces, I didn't know that it drove like this. I didn't know that it was set up like this. Sometimes people buy it and they haven't even sat in it, and I guess that's their wish, so be it. So with that being said, we would send that over to you. I can use what we call a V-spec sheet to understand pricing in advance. So I build a price quote based on the price that it would be. I provide two of them. One is for the car itself. So I can show today's interest rate. I can show the out the door. The out the door portion wouldn't change. The interest rates could, because maybe we don't contract in the month of November, we contract in the month of December, as an example. So I have to use the rates of the current month when we get there if you're financing a vehicle.
Boom, I'll pay cash. I'll make it easy.
Wouldn't change.
Just so I could pay cash just to not stress you out.
Okay. At Camelback and have 60 salespeople call and be bidding against 3 other people in the showroom. Yep. So didn't work for everybody, worked for some people. So then we started selling it because when people figured out they could put a deposit down, they put it when we can't keep your money and all the good stuff. It was easiest to pay with a credit card over the phone. Out if you got tired of waiting, if you changed your mind, you didn't have to wait for upstairs. Used vehicle, and I'll probably sell it for more money used than I would new.
Wow. Speaking of all that, now I'm glad. Yep. Sorry. Continue.
So it has happened. We're not gonna make people get super excited and.
I'm now an expert on. Honestly, you should just hire me because I know everything about Toyota now. But I am super glad we went through all that. What I just need to know from you, first off, I imagine you're having me do paperwork early because that helps you. That's probably the advantage. Otherwise, you just wait. That's the reason why you do it, so you can get the deal a little bit earlier. Tell Toyota, get a little kickback, all the fun stuff. I'm all for helping you scratch my back, as I was telling. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. But I'm all for scratching your back as long as you scratch mine and we were able to get a deal together on this car. So let's talk about price. What kind of price is on this car?
I can send through a V-spec sheet. You can take a look at it. Do you want me to send it to an email? Do you want me to send it via text like your phone?
Well, the VSpec is the window sticker, which I see is going to be $50,538. So that's going to be the VSpec. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah. From what I can see, let me pull it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, what I'm wondering is what your selling price is with your out the door, or like with the, like what are any fees, anything along those lines. I understand. I can see the MSRP.
Realistically, we're gonna have a protection package. It's usually priced out at $24,995, or well, $2,495.
Okay.
So I'll get that over to you.
Okay.
Other than that, you're gonna have basic Arizona taxes, so in Mesa it's 8.3%. You will also have a dock fee, $595.
Okay.
Then you'll have what it costs to register in the state of Arizona. You're gonna register in the state of Arizona.
Okay. So $24.95 protection pack, and what is that?
Protection package, you have a $595 dock fee.
No, the $24.95, like a protection, like do I get a bodyguard with the car? Like what does $2,495 get me?
Yeah, let me send that over to you. You're gonna have some window tint that's ceramic, it's lifetime. You're gonna have a couple different things that are included. I'm gonna send you probably something that you can take a look at so you can see how it's broken down. That's within that.
Okay, so you have some information on the $24.95 tint. Okay, yeah. I'll be transparent, straightforward. I won't give you a whole long spiel. If you need to charge me $24.95, that's fine. But if you're gonna do that, then I'd want $5,000 off the car.
Yeah, and we'd realistically be at MSRP considering the current, I say, valuation of where they're at, considering they're all sold in advance. So we've been selling most of them at MSRP.
Well, you're not at MSRP. You're $24.95 above MSRP.
Correct. Every new car comes in for us, and we'll typically set it up with a protection package. So that's our dealer package. So we'd be at MSRP, and then we'd be at MSRP plus a dealer protection package.
Okay, so that isn't installed yet, so I can just say no to that. Yeah, I'll say no to that.
On our end, that's how I've seen all of them installed.
Well, the good news is
so
I'm
we
doing
usually show that pricing up
paperwork before the car ever gets there, which means none of that was on there when I did paperwork. So I just can say no. Like
Correct.
again,
And
I'm
I can send it
scratching
over
your
for you to
back.
take a
I'm
look at.
scratching your back by doing the deal early. I'm doing it while it's in S status. So I'm helping you guys out. I imagine you guys can help me. Yeah, I'm not paying for a $24.95 ad, especially if I'm doing paperwork before the car ever gets there. Come on. Like, you've talked about 5 Grand Highlanders you could sell me at this exact moment. I'd get it if you had one, but there's other dealerships willing to do deals. Like, I talked to a dealership in LA today, which was a call before you, and he was willing to give me $3,400 off one. It just has a moonroof, and I don't want that. So you're my local dealership. I just called it. I didn't realize you guys had one. I was like, oh, cool. This is local. I'll just get a deal. I didn't realize I'd go through a whole spiel just to call it a day. But yeah, I mean, I'll just take a moonroof, worst case scenario. I'm not going to pay over sticker.
And each market's a little bit different, so if it's a better route to go, we understand. But every vehicle that's sold through here has a protection package that's on it.
And you guys aren't willing to even talk that through, lose a local client out of state just to sell a $24.95 protection package?
Well, we'd want to do what we can. So if it's missing business by a couple $100, I'd put my business manager on it and have a conversation with you for sure.
So there's a business. Okay. So I talked to the salesperson. Salesperson got me to director, which directors like run the operation, as I like know, because directors direct the movie. But then I have to go to the business manager to figure out if I can get, like, you're the director, like you're the big man, like not big, but like you're the decision maker.
No, I'm an internet director. We have different positions here. A business manager processes all the paperwork. They cover all the financing.
Okay. I don't need to worry about the financing, though. I need to worry about the person who runs the internet price.
I can get you in touch with somebody that's the business manager that processes all our paperwork. That's how it's done at this store.
Okay. So you're saying if I want to ask about a car, I talk to a salesperson. If I want to ask about how the car is bought, I talk to a director. Again, I'm just learning all my statuses. And then if I want to know how to get the price of the car, I have to talk to the business manager. Is there anybody else I'm going to have to talk to?
No, that's usually the last person in line. They go up through everything once we take care of that.
So you guys don't have like a sales manager that does the numbers on a deal? That's how most dealerships works. The sales manager and a salesperson, they go back and forth. The business manager does the paperwork.
No, we can put the pricing together. I can send it over to you. You can review it. if everything looks good, if you have questions on that or questions on the Toyota product or questions on adding that, I'd have somebody in touch with you.
I don't.
To kind of cover what that is.
Like
And what the final
we're
bill would be.
walking before we run. You know, like we're asking about protection packages. You're trying to sell me on a whole bunch of things, which is great. Good. I've learned everything about AG and S status, but we haven't even agreed on the price of the car. It's like we're talking about where to go after the date, and we haven't even completed dinner yet. You know, like we got to get through dinner first. So like I need to agree on the price of the car.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I definitely want to send the information over to you. So let me send that to you.
I don't need the
Let me
V
send it
spec.
to
I
your
just need the
email address.
pricing. Yeah. Why don't you text it to me? Texting's easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, maybe it makes sense if you're like, Tommy, let me tell you how awesome this $24.95 protection package is. You need to have this on your car. You just said, it's some tint and some other stuff. I'll send you a brochure. Like, you didn't even try to like sell me on the idea of why I was worth it.
I'm going to send this information over to you. Take a look at it, and then you can give me a call back, okay?
Oh, maybe put me on hold. Just waiting. It's my favorite thing. Oh, wait, can you hear me? Sorry, maybe I went muted. I don't know. Jeez. Okay, I guess I can't hear you. I'm still on the phone. My audio is working just fine. Yeah, I can hear. I know I can hear. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you still muted me, if you're back, forward, side to side. I don't know. If you guys haven't, don't be afraid to follow us. This is what we do 3 times a week. If you guys want to listen to a 37-minute phone call, don't be afraid to follow. Hire me to save time, energy, and anxiety. You don't want to deal with this?
This is Ray. How may I help you today?
Hey, Ray. Are you in sales?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Perfect. Hey, I want to see if you guys have a car available.
Yeah, of course. I would love to check on it for you.
Hey, can I get I have a stock number whenever you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
40618.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to search for it right now.
Sure.
And this is new?
It's brand new.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, I believe this is the one that's in the front right now. Platinum, yeah, I believe this is the one in the front. But I'm going to double check for you the stock numbers just to make sure, okay?
Sure, that's fine.
What's a good phone number to call you right back at?
Yeah, are you ready for it?
What was your name, sir?
My name's Tommy.
Tommy. Thank you so much for calling, Tommy. I'm going to go verify this for you and just make sure there's nobody working a deal on it and there's no deposits or holds, and I'll get you all that information here shortly, okay?
Okay, sounds good. I'll be waiting.
Thank you, Tommy.
Hey, bye.
A few moments later.
Hey, Tommy, this is Ray.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how's it going?
It's going good, thank you, sir. So I went out and checked for you with my new car director, and that one has already been sold, sir. Yeah, I know. Those ones are being bought in transit. That one hasn't even hit the ground yet.
Wow.
And that one, yeah, I know. The only reason that I have one right now is because they ended up switching to the new Tacoma, and they backed out of their Grand Highlander deal and switched to a Tacoma. So I do have a Platinum here, gas just like that, except for the interior is black versus the light gray.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's right here.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. You said it's light gray. Which one is it? Which stock number is it?
And this is the Coastal Cream.
Oh, the Coastal Cream with the black.
Yeah, the exterior. Have you seen that one in person yet?
I have. Yeah, I've seen all the colors. Yeah. This one isn't as good of a deal on your website, but I mean, I can see why the other one had 44,000 views on it.
Let me see, almost there. This one is stock number 41437.
Yep, that's it. The one with 8,000 views on it.
Yeah.
And this one's in stock, you said?
It's right here in front of me. I'm looking at it right now.
Looking at it right now. And what kind of pricing can you do on it?
They're going to work with you. So you just come on and drive the vehicle, make sure you like it, and then just go inside, and then they start working with you on these ones. So it's really cool. They have to get rid of everything right now. With all the new trims and models coming out, they have to get rid of everything so they can get the new inventory for next year. So they have to get this going as soon as possible. What's your schedule looking like so far as availability?
I'm super busy. I'm like the busiest guy you've ever met. I don't even like doing this. I like to figure out what the pricing is, go in, sign paperwork, call it a day. Bada boom, bada bing.
Right on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So they price the most aggressive stuff online because it's the one that has to compete with everybody online, right? Because everybody's searching, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just let me know what I have to do on this one for you, and then I'll let them know. And if it's something that everybody agrees with, then I can put it all together for you really quick.
Yeah, so I've been talking to. First off, do you guys have any protection plans, add-on plans, anything along those lines?
I mean, we do add a protection plan, but that price that you're seeing is without it, right? That's just like stripped down, like just bare bones. Like, hey, this is stripping everything off of it. You know what I mean?
So I don't have to buy the protection plan. The protection plan isn't on. Like,
I mean, it's something they put on the vehicle. Obviously, there's labor involved into it. I mean, obviously, they would like to get some type of, you know, uh, return from the effort. But we'll work with you because, like I said, we need to get this stuff going. So uh,
okay,
I'm here to work with you and make something happen for you. You just let me know what I have to do, and I'll put it together for you.
okay, yeah. So you guys advertise it a little bit lower, and then you guys have the protection plan to kind of make up that money. I get it. I see what you're putting down. Really, where I'm trying to be at is right around $3,500 off with none of those add-ons. That's where I'm trying to be on the price.
Okay, so you're saying 35 off the online price?
$3,500 off TSRP.
Okay.
And I am getting another call.
Yes.
Oh, wait, bye. This is Tommy.
This is Robert. Sorry I missed your call. Feel free to leave.
Dude. Robert, you can't call me back and then ignore me. Robert, I know you know who I am. Robert, come on. You can't call me.
This is Robert. Sorry I missed your call. Feel free to leave me a message. I'll get back to you as fast as I can. If it's easier to send me a text message, do that, and we'll chat soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Robert, I spent 30 minutes listening to you explain to me the statuses of how a car works, and then you hung up on me. You got to give me more than 5 minutes for me to speak my mind so we can get a car deal together. Like that's what we're trying to do, is sell a car. The call was 38 minutes long with me listening about statuses. I think we can put our minds together and sell a car. That would be awesome. But it looks like you called me back and then hung up on me. So hopefully we can put this together. If not, you have my number.